Today my guest is rap artist Young Malice with Diamond Planet Music Group. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you
Good
for
to see
joining
you.
me.
Thank you.
When did you recognize you had talent and you could actually rap?
It would have been about 8th grade. I was writing poetry and a couple people told me it was pretty good, so I just took it from there.
And how did you come up with the name, the moniker Young Malice?
It was more of a neighborhood thing. You know, the Malice came from the neighborhood. I put the young on it because I always used to hear that saying that the good die young, good die young. So I kind of took a play on the word young and did my own thing with it.
And how did you actually get into the rap game, actually, put a single out, producing a record? How did that whole process start for you?
I put my first tape out in like '99. It was called The Other Side, and it was just...
You've been doing this for a while then.
Yeah.
And what sets your music apart from other rap artists out there today?
But right now, it's only a few original artists. Like, it seems like there's a lot of copycatting going on right now. So originality is the basis of what I try to bring to it.
And you are a Jackson native. You grew up in Mississippi?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a Jackson native. Moved to Atlanta for a while. Came back, moved to Houston, went to New York. I've been all around, so I'm pretty much everybody's baby, but I'm always Jacktown.
So you have a single out right now called Nightlife. As I've told you, I'm enjoying it. So let's talk about Nightlife. What inspired that, and who produced it?
That record came about. I had been in the house for a while, and one night I decided, okay, I'm gonna go out for a night, and I ended up being out that night until like sunrise. And the sun was coming up.
That was some night.
Yeah, that was some night. So I was leaving out the club and saw the sun coming up, and I said, okay, that's a song. Like, I got to talk about this. And that's how that little song came about.
So what's your process for putting an album together? Are you the type of person that has to hold yourself up in a room to write, or are you kind of just, does it flow off the top of your head?
As far as my writing process goes, everything to me is song. Like, everything I see, anything that I may be involved in, I can almost see a song within that. Most times I jot down ideas, and then I'll come back and listen to a track and then see what I can do with it. Like, wherever the track take me, I try to put something on it that pretty much.
So you don't necessarily have to have the music to come up with the words. You can just come up with the words first and then listen to a track. It can go that way.
Yeah, most times I just come up with a concept first. Like, okay, whatever it is that I'm seeing, whatever it is in my environment that I feel like I want to speak on, and I take it from there.
So what's in store for Young Malice? Any future collaborations? When does the album come out? What you got going on?
Right now, we're just in the process of finishing up this record, and we're just basically trying to push this label right now, like the Diamond Planet imprint. We just want to move with that and see what we can do with it. And I'm the first artist, I'm also...
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's just me and my brother right now. We're just trying to push this label and get it off the ground, and then from there...
When would the record be ready?
It'll be ready sometime this year, towards the end of the year.
Well, Mississippi is known as the birthplace of America's music.
Of course.
Do you think we get the recognition that we deserve in holding that title? And if not, what do you think is needed to drive more exposure to Mississippi?
That's a good question. I feel like we don't give ourselves the respect that we deserve. Because when I go other places and people hear that I'm from here, they're like, wow.
What? Like,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, like, I know you probably experienced that too. When you go other places, you wouldn't expect them to be that up on what, where we come from.
Right.
But sometimes we tend to disregard it a little bit ourselves, like we from a special place.
Right.
Yeah, people notice it, people respect it.
What advice would you give to someone that's trying to get into the music industry?
Read the paperwork.
That's cool. That's first, huh?
read the paperwork. Know what you're signing. Trust nothing. When it comes to this game, when it comes to the industry, trust nothing. Trust yourself. I'm
gonna get off the subject here a little bit.
Okay.
Tell me, where is your favorite place to eat in Mississippi?
Oh man. See, I'm gonna get held accountable. I'm gonna get held accountable for this again. Burgers and Blues a lot.
Burgers and Blues is pretty good.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that.
Okay.
Cheddar's though.
Cheddar's? We can do chatters. We can do
I like that.
Well, Malice, thank you for stopping by.
Thank
Much
you.
success with Nightlife and the album, and I look forward to it coming out.